Kathy Coates. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you will join me in my journey of semi-retirement, and as I get to do things that I love to do a little bit more often than when I was working full-time. Tonight, I said to my husband, I'm going to make empanadas for dinner. I'm going to start with 96% lean, 4% fat ground beef, and I've got about 1.2 pounds right here. And then I have a can of tomato sauce and an onion. I love avocados, so there's going to be some avocados on the side, not in the empanadas. And then I like putting Spanish olives in things. Instead of making my own sofrito, remember I said I like to do things that are easy, taste good, but easy to make. So I found in the grocery store at Publix on the international aisle the sofrito and the adobo, all-purpose for seasoning. And then also Sazon or this Beehole seasoning. And then I got this Goya pastry dough already in circles. And along with tonight's dinner, I'm also going to do Maduros, the ripe plantains. And these are frozen. I keep them frozen, and then I just take out how much I'm going to cook with at that evening. And I like to do mine in the frying pan with a little bit of olive oil and butter. Butter is what makes it taste really, really good. So I got the Goya rice and black beans box. So that is going to go in my new rice cooker. And the empanadas, after I stuff them, I'm actually going to try using my air fryer. I love my deep fryer. It's a Wolfgang Puck brand, and it's a 7-quart. If you're looking at doing an air fryer, I would highly recommend going with the larger size. Okay, so I have chopped up the onions, and I started sauteing them in a little olive oil, and I'm now putting the ground beef into the frying pan. Right here I've got some complete Sazon seasoning, which my daughter-in-law Ashley got me hooked on, and I just kind of sprinkle some of that around. Not a whole lot, because I'm going to put the sofrito in, and that's got a lot of seasonings, the peppers and the onions and the garlic. The adobo all-purpose seasoning with pepper. So I noticed when I went to buy this, there's some without pepper, and this has pepper in it. Smells good. And I'm going to sprinkle some of that on. Just kind of sprinkle it around, not really measuring. You know, if I were to measure, it'd probably be a 1/4 teaspoon. Same with this. Oop. A little bit more of that. The Beehole condiment, it's coloring and seasoning. Kind of gives it a golden color a little bit. Then I'm gonna probably do a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of sofrito. Now I'm going to put the olives in here. There we go. And I'm just going to kind of scoop some in, get that olive juice in there too. I don't know how much I'm going to do. Spill the juice out on the outside of the pot. So just kind of spread it around, see how much is there. I probably want to put a little bit more in so that I make sure I get olives in each of the empanadas. Okay, so I've been stirring it up. I did taste it real quick, and to me it needed some more flavor to it, so I put a little bit of more sofrito. We're going to turn the heat down a little bit, and then I'm also going to add, I think, a little bit of chili powder in there. And then I love cumin, so we're going to add a little cumin in there too. Now I'm going to do the tomato sauce just so I can, let me see, probably half a can to start with. Yep, we'll try that first. I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is my first time making empanadas. And I'm doing this video, that's, you know, whatever comes out, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm actually going to taste it, so let's see, just a little. Yes, that's excellent. All right, I'm going to turn it on a little bit between low and medium low and just let those flavors simmer just a little bit more. So here's my Wolfgang Puck air fryer. It's a good size. See? So I've already sprayed the inside of the basket. I'm going to set that over to the side here. Push this back a little bit and give me some room. And I'm going to start working on stuffing the pastry. So we'll go down here. Living in a condo, your kitchen is a little tight, but you know, it works for me. I love living here. The pastry sheets come with paper in between, so it makes it easy to handle. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just scoop up a little bit into the middle. And you take one side and you fold it over to meet the other side. Kind of hold it there. Kind of press it down all around a little bit with your fingers. And then take a fork and make your little impressions to kind of close the two pieces together, the two sides. And it makes it pretty. If you've ever had empanadas at a restaurant, this is how they look. They have their nice little crimping on the end. Why is it not sticking together? I think this is what's fun at doing this video, is you're seeing it live. You're seeing it as is. I'm not joking with you. And this is the way life is. So that's why I like doing this. So I'm wondering if it's sticking. Is it sticking? Not really. So what I need to do is get some egg wash and spread it on the edges so that it'll stick well together. Be right back. Okay, so I did a little bit of egg white around the edges and it's sticking a lot better. So there's one. Ta-da! I'm gonna grab another one of these round pastry dough things. Let's get this going. Maybe now I've got it. Maybe. Put a little bit there. That's nice. And then I'm going to go around it with the egg white. Kind of spread around the edge. Now, this is not a cooking channel. I hope you realize that. This is more of a lifestyle channel. It's my life. And if you're looking for a cooking channel, sorry. But I love to cook, and look at this. I think I put a little too much stuffing in here, so I'm going to take a little bit out. This is what's so fun. It's like, you know, I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be, but I love good food, and I like feeding people. And I like trying new things. So this is trying something new for me. Never made empanadas before. Make that. Look how quick this was. Oh my gosh. That's like super quick. There's another one. Put this one in here. Look how much fun this is. Huh. So I'm going to pop in, just to show you, I have like 4 empanadas in this pot. I'm going to put it in my air fryer. I'm going to set it at 375 right now, and I'm going to do 10 minutes, and I'm going to check it and see how it looks. You can see it's starting to cook, and it's starting to poof up a little bit, the pastry is. So I'm going to spray it some with the spray stuff. All right, the empanadas are cooking, and here they are in the pan. They're starting to, you know, the pastry is getting a little harder. I'm going to turn them over. So they can cook on both sides. I mean, technically I think in an air fryer they just cook all around because the hot air is moving around in the entire air fryer. So we'll just get these turned around and pop them back into the air fryer for another 8 minutes or so, and we'll check them again. Okay, so I've got some done here almost, I think, and here you can see them in the pan. They're starting to get a little brown. What I want to do is spray them with a little bit more of the spray oil and pop them back in the air fryer for a few more minutes to see if that'll help. I've got a couple more left. What I've done is I've already done 4. They came out nicely light brown, and I'll set them aside, and before dinner I'll pop them in the toaster oven just to heat them up a little bit, or I could pop them back in the air fryer and heat them up a little bit before we sit down and eat. So it's actually turning out pretty good. I'm kind of pleased. So see you in a bit. Here we are, these wonderful empanadas, beef empanadas that I made in the air fryer. They came out nicely browned, and there's a bowl of wonderful maduros, the sweetened plantains that I sauteed in butter and a little olive oil on the stove. There's this wonderful black beans and rice that I put in my wonderful rice cooker that I got from my mom. And there's some avocados, and I made a little sauce to use with the empanadas, which is basically a mango coconut sauce here, and I mixed it with a little bit of ketchup and a little bit of sriracha sauce. So a glass of wine and this meal, and I think hubby is gonna love it. So like I said, easy. It took a little bit of time doing the empanadas, but it was really, really easy. So I hope you try it out. This is my new channel, so please subscribe, a thumbs up, tell me that you like it, give me some comments below, and look I look forward to creating another video of something going on in my life.